I'm in Lakeland, Florida today at Bonnie Spring Park. I cannot make this up, people. I don't know what kind of bird this is. I believe this is a Florida crane bird. I might be wrong about it. But he is keying the crap out of this car. Hopefully it's not a rental car. How can you explain this to the insurance? Oh, wow. I wonder what these people did to this bird, because he's not happy. He actually sees a shadow. I got too close to him. Now he's about to yell. He's yelling at me. Oh no. This park has a full bar here. Pretty cool. Any drink that you want, they have it. They sell food at the bar too. They sell food downstairs too. Beautiful. It's on the hill, so you can see the whole park. They have walking trails, so you can get a mixed drink and walk around the park. They sell Bud Light too. I know every time I come to this park, they're always cutting the grass. They cut a lot of grass here. It is a beautiful walkway. I can't complain about the walking at this park. They have nice playgrounds here too. Here's a slide. It's pretty cool. In the summertime, the slides get too hot and they close the slides. So you can't slide in the summertime. You would have to get here early. We don't want no burnt butts around here. It will blister your butt in Florida. You don't want that. You don't want a 200-degree grill on your butt. There's a lot of places to sit down here. Here's some kind of drain ditch here to catch water. There's a lot of places to go here to explore. It's windy today. Usually there's no water in this ditch. Today it is. Here's a nice picnic area. Nice and shaded. That's nice. Here is a soda machine. Not bad. Let's see how nice the bathrooms are. Out of 1 to 10, I give this bathroom a 10. It is hard to get. Look how clean that toilet is. They always maintain the bathrooms here really nice. Always. And the locks work too. Here's a community garden. They have a little bit of everything here. You can pick this stuff and take it home with you. But please, wait until it's ready to be picked. A lot of people pick the stuff when it's small.
Hello, sir.
They do have some signs on some items that tells you not to pick. But the rest of it's free game. There's like this herbs right here. It says please do not pick, but the rest of it you can. This is green mint right here. Smells very, very nice. When I was a kid, I used to love chewing this out in the mountains in Kentucky. You find it find it growing all over the mountains. Rosemary. And I forgot what this is. This is a place that you can rent for weddings and other events. The event hall. There's a nice pond here. Usually water will travel through the chain there. It goes up and down. So it's almost like a fountain. They don't have the chains on today. But this fountain is working right here, the wall. That's very nice. I don't know how much this room is to rent. I'd say it's pretty expensive. They have a full grill outside, full area for a party. They have a place inside for speeches and dinner. This is part of the garden still. I see a lot of lilies. They keep this place up. It's very, very nice. There's a lot of work they do here behind the scenes. It's a good place to jog. Good place to bring kids out here. And they have golf cart rides that pick you up. Big golf carts. And they have different areas. They have it posted where you can catch a ride. So you really don't have to walk. And it's like every 15 minutes they will come and pick you up wherever you're at. They just drive around, but you have to be at a place where the pickups are to be picked up. But that's pretty cool, and it's free. You don't have to pay for the rides for golf cart. This is the butterfly. I don't see anything. Usually this place is slam full of butterflies in here. See some banana plants. Here's a little pond they have in here. This pond is slam full of quarters. It probably has $100 worth of quarters in the pond. I'm surprised that's still there. It's a lot of coins in here. You guys see that? A lot of quarters. All them wishes. I love the sound of that water. Alright, I see a couple of butterflies moving around right here. This is where they hatch them out. See some in the cage. Little baby butterflies. This is probably my second favorite spot in the park. There's a butterfly. I found one. He's on the screen. And here's some more back here. There's some on the tree. guy cutting grass. There's like 2 or 3 right there, fighting over the flower. Usually this place is loaded. I remember coming in here one day with my daughter, and it's probably over like 200 butterflies in here, just flying all over us. You have to be careful not to let them out. They lost a lot of trees here during the hurricane we had 2 years ago. That's cool to see them replace them. They have a kid museum in here. It's very nice. And this connects to the boathouse by the water. You got a tortoise. That's pretty cool. Every time I came in here, I never seen the tortoise. It was always empty. They finally had one in here. That's pretty cool. They had bad luck keeping the turtles alive in here. I don't know what kind of fish this is, but he sure is stalking me. This fish doesn't like me. Hopefully I don't end up like that car earlier where the bird was chewing on the car. Hopefully this fish doesn't grab a hold of me. I don't know what's wrong with animals today. And they have a walkout. They have a nice boardwalk out here too. Takes you around the lake a little bit. It's not a bad walk. It's actually nice and shaded. A lot of animals. I've seen a lot of eagles out here, so if you like birds, I would definitely come out here and check it out. Nice and green. I love the colors. It's all types of green. Florida jungle. Wild blackberries. This one's not ripe. They're all through here. These are edible. So the rabbits have a lot to eat out here, and the birds. There's a whole bunch of blackberries. There's some more black. Oh, I found one. Here's one that's ripe. It tastes really awesome. Tastes better than what you find at the store. Really sweet. They're all through here. I'm sorry guys, I'm just over here eating blackberries. I can eat my weight in the blackberries. Alright, I'm done eating berries. Here's the lake. It is a spring on the property, and the spring creek runs right into this pond. Here's some turtles and a bird. They're just chilling. I can tell these turtles are used to people. Usually the turtles would done jumped off the log by now. So that's pretty cool. They're not camera shy. I'm trying to stay away from the blackberries. It feels really nice today. It's 80 degrees. It's not bad for Florida. It's trying to rain on me. Just thinking about it. This park is well maintenance. It used to be a lot more trees out here, but the hurricane done de-root most of these trees out here. It's still a lot of trees, but it was a lot more than what you see now. beautiful flower. I think this is some kind of lily. Here's one of the spring hole right here. They have a sign that says do not climb down, so I'm gonna try to listen to the sign. It's there for a reason. But there's a hole there with water coming out of it. A sea spring. And here's another sea spring that I could walk to. He's a little guy, but he's still pumping out the water. Nice and clear. Here's the little spring river, and the water is actually 72 degrees where the water comes out from. Right here it might be 79 degrees, but still nice and cool. They're actually called warm springs because the water stays 72 degrees all year round, so when it's 20 degrees outside, this water feels very nice on your body. It feels nice and warm. That's why the manatees come out here when it gets cold. The manatees love warm water, so they come here to get heated. This is like the Florida heater for them. Keeps them alive. Going to the natural spring. They used to use this spring for steam engine for train tracks. This park was a train yard back in the day. So they had this spring dammed up and they pumped a lot of water for the steam engines. So I learned that a couple months ago. But a lot of kids come out here and splash around, stay nice and cool. Beautiful place. I can sit here for hours when nobody's out here. It's usually like hundreds of people splashing around over here, so the water does not get clear like this all the time when everybody's jumping in it. Here's a tree house. They do have a tree house at the park. It's very nice. If you're in a wheelchair, you would have no problem getting up here. Here's a ramp. They have a slide here and a playground underneath, and inside they actually have a bathroom. They used to have an air conditioner in here, and it looked like they took it out, but it used to have an air conditioner. It's trying to rain on me again. They have places where you can sit down. They got chicken wire here just in case a kid falls out the window. They got picnic tables inside here. They usually sell snow cones right there where the concrete is, and beer on certain days. This is probably my favorite park in Lakeland, Florida. Not because they sell alcohol. There's the bathroom in the treehouse. The 1 to 10, I give this bathroom a 9. Only because it was a piece of toilet paper laying on the ground. but the toilet was really nice. There's the slide. And here's another restaurant.
Closing up for today? Yeah, the only thing open is the ice cream. Oh, okay. All right, thank you so much. Okay. Thank you.
They close at 4 o'clock. Some of the restaurants, but the bar stays open for a while before they close. I think they stay open till 9. And here's the ride. They pick you up on each spot. They have a sign that tells you where the destination spot is to be picked up at. And they will take you out through several spots to get dropped off at. You just have to pick one. They can't just drop you off random spots. It has to be a destination spot. And it's all posted. And he stops at each stops, so it's not so difficult. And they do have another boardwalk.
Look how long it is. Oh, wow.
So yes, it's what my son would do.
Well, yeah, that's probably the ladder. It's that little water area. Oh, there's that train. Oh, that's that train that we were playing
Oh, we
on
definitely go back.
while we were waiting for you guys
I'm
to show
excited.
up.
I believe that's a start to the boardwalk right there. That one's up pretty high, but it's pretty stable.
There's no little quick on the that's where Breakfast Pine earlier.
This park has more benches I've ever seen and more bathrooms I've ever seen in a park. They probably have over 100 bathrooms here, no joke. And they're all very clean.
Here all day. Yeah, here all day.
Yeah, just like a big oh, wow.
Here's some more trees they put in recently.
Look, here comes another car.
Here is another museum they have here in the Welcome Center. A lot of old lanterns. I would recommend checking this out before you go journey off to the park. You can get a map here. It tells you where everything's at. Then they explain more details to you. Sorry for the glare. This is pretty cool. You just push the button on the wall, the train will just drive around. Here's another bathroom. The 1 to 10, I give this bathroom a 10. Very nice. And we are back at the clubhouse. Or the tree house, I'm sorry. It's multiple springs in this area, but the grass and water plants grew all around it. So you have multiple spring heads right here. It's all covered. And they're little sea springs, so it's pretty cool. This whole area had a lot of springs. Some of them are still there today. They're just covered. And this is the end of my video, guys. Hope you enjoyed.